Hi, everyone. Diana here, and I'm sitting today with our managing partner, Sandra Ziskin, and the head of our accident benefits department, Nastasia Ivanova. And today you're going to want to listen up. If you live and drive in Ontario, we're talking about insurance changes that are taking effect July 1st, 2026.
Income replacement benefits are income replacement benefits, but I think it's now a good time to just explain. So med rehab, yes, you have $3,500 for soft tissue. For sure. Yeah. Everybody's entitled to that.
Even after July 1st.
Correct.
Okay.
$65,000 for an objective injury. And that's what the insurance company deems to be objective.
Right.
Which is very
difficult.
difficult.
Like proving that.
That's her whole.
She's like, it's a broken bone.
That's my whole life. Yes, that's her whole life. So, and then you have $1 million, which is in the most rarest of circumstances when it's catastrophic. Mm-hmm. And the definition for catastrophic has changed. Again, they've chipped away at it, that it's almost, it's not impossible, but it's extremely hard to get that $1 million.
How do they keep getting away with this? Like, it's just.
That's a good question. That's a
that we just
question.
don't know the answer to, I guess.
I mean, people who are entitled to that $1 million category, this money is not enough even for 5 years.
No, especially if you're like lost a limb or or
quadriplegic or
paraplegic. Yeah, in the most dire circumstances.
The monthly expenses for those people are
astronomical
through
the roof. And that's, again, this was all maintenance. It was supposed to maintain you until a lawsuit or till you got better or till you stabilized.
Yeah. So Nastasia is going to hold you off and get you what you need until you kick in and try to get more money.
That's right. That's the interaction.
Yeah.
Yes. The optional benefits, though, instead of $1 million, will give you $2 million. Which, by the way,
if you add a little bit more,
yeah, correct.
Yeah.
About 10 years ago, it was a standard policy, right? A $2 million
and they
policy.
keep promising. They keep promising us it will go back, but it's not.
We did go back. We just have to pay for it.
Yes.
Yes. No, but they were going to make it.
It's literally we went back.
I know, but they were going to make it standard, and then they made it optional. So again,
everything comes at a cost.
The other thing you need to look at. So now we talked about you need to look at opting into income replacement benefits. You need to look into opting into funeral benefits. The other thing that we need to talk about is opting in, like we're saying right now, to more med rehab benefits. So, which I do. And the upside of this is, of course, like we said, the $1 million category is saved for severely injured people, brain damage, quadriplegic, paraplegic, loss of limb. It's the worst of the worst category that you can be in. So, $1 million, like Nastasia said, will not cut it.
Sure.
So the other thing you can add,
especially if that happens because you're at fault, because you can't sue anybody after that.
Correct. So this is the problem.
The only limit available.
Right.
So you lose a limb.
Those are the saddest situation. The saddest
situation.
Yeah.
So when you're like catastrophically injured, as you categorize them, paraplegic, quadriplegic, loss of limb, brain injury, or brain damage, that's it. If you're at fault for the accident, $1 million, that's all you get. You can't recoup anything because there's nobody else at fault.
No, but even there's cases, so in tort, the majority of the people only have $1 million coverage. And you say only $1 million, and $1 million is a lot of money, obviously. Yeah. But it's not if you're quadriplegic, if you're going all these things. So if you have $1 million on the accident benefit side and $1 million on the tort, you have $2 million. $2 million. What would you say the average burn rate is of a catastrophic client? Like how much are they burning through a month?
Yeah.
About $30,000.
$30,000 a month.
That's with, okay, let's be conservative, 20 to 25.
Yeah.
That's with OHIP.
That's with OHIP
which
coming in.
Which is a very, very, very important question because I think about 50% of our clients don't have OHIP at this point.
Right.
Which is a very big, it's a very concerning thing.
Right. People who are here that don't have the coverage yet, they're waiting, they're pending their immigration status, etc.
A lot of international students.
I can
give you an example. I mostly deal with catastrophically impaired clients. We had a client, it's an Indian student. She was in a hospital. I think the date of the accident happened in the summer. She ran through $2 million.
Wow.
$1 million from accident benefits, $1 million that she had through, thank God, school insurance, which is Guard Me, within 13 months.
Because of OHIP.
And we repatriated her back to where she came from originally so she could get, and there is obviously a running toward, it's a good policy, it's a commercial policy on the other end. So she got lucky, but most of the
That's lucky in the sense
In
that
a sense, correct.
there's coverage
At least there
available to
will
her.
be coverage available to her. But most people don't have that.
Right.
insane.
To be clear, when we talk about luck, when we're talking about our end of our spectrum,
luck means coverage.
nobody's lucky. If you're walking into
No.
Diamond and Diamond, you're not lucky.
We're not considering
unless
you
you're
lucky.
just coming to have lunch with Diana.
Yeah.
That's lucky. That's always lucky. But
good time.
it always is a good time. But other than that, you're not lucky.
Okay.
So all we can do is work with what we have
Yeah.
and work with what we have on the other side. So we maximize the policies, we maximize the exposure, we can maximize whatever we can do. But if the policies are not there,
Yeah.
if the insurance is not there, if you do not have the extra coverage, if the other side does not have extra coverage, if the tort is not there,
Right.
we can only do what we can do.
Right.
And this is the conversation I have on my side and Nastasia has on her side every single day, which is this is all you're covered for.
Yeah.
We cannot do more.
Yeah. We're doing as much as we can to notify the public. I think we're trying to get the word out. I know there's other probably personal injury firms that are doing the same. But one thing that stood out to me, which I didn't quite understand, because I take a lot of ride shares. So if let's say in a situation where I'm either in a ride share, I'm a pedestrian, I'm a cyclist, or I'm on an e-bike. Okay.
I know exactly what you're going to ask right now.
Well, the question is
Because it
essentially
changes.
what happens to me if I don't have my own insurance coverage and somebody smokes me with
question.
a car
Excellent question. So
and they
right
didn't opt
now,
in. Yeah.
right now,
Yeah.
let's say you're being, God forbid, hit as a pedestrian and
Yeah.
you don't have insurance and nobody else in the household has insurance and you have no choice but to go through accident benefits through a third party insurance.
Yeah.
Provided they were found and did not run away
Yeah.
from the scene, you will be covered under their policy.
But if their policy,
But
they don't-
guess what?
Yeah.
There's always a catch. See that look? That look means there's a
I'm
catch.
not done. Yes. As of July 1st,
Yeah.
2026,
Mhm.
only policyholders
Yeah.
and their dependents will have access to the policy. The other people, third party people like a cyclist, pedestrian,
Yeah.
stuff like that, will have only basic coverage.
So
That's one of the biggest changes. As
oh,
well.
so like I can't claim anymore under the other drivers. Like if
You'll
I
get basic.
So you
You'll get
can,
basic.
yeah.
but you will get the basic of the. So let's say let's say you're in my car
Okay.
and I have the souped up policy.
Yeah.
You don't have access to my souped up policy. You have only the basic under the law.
So
I
that's
mean, you probably do because you're financially dependent.
Correct. also.
help me.
Yeah.
No, but in all seriousness, so that's actually really interesting to know, because if you do not have coverage as a cyclist, pedestrian, or if you're traveling in a ride share,
Yes.
you are limited to what the driver will have available.
no,
right now.
less.
Right,
Right
now,
now,
you
yes.
Right now, you
right
are.
at this
but as of
moment.
July 1st, all you're going to get is medical rehab,
like a basic,
the
basic,
$3,500.
Correct.
So what do people have to recoup from that, Sandra? What do they do? You
So-
have a pedestrians usually are the most severely injured, I would say, if they get hit by a car.
There's not much to do in those circumstances, unfortunately. They have to wait for the tort. They have if they're, if you're innocent, you are entitled to cover everything.
Okay.
If you are not an innocent party, you are not. So
Right.
and when I say a non-innocent party is somebody who's driving without insurance.
Okay.
You drive without insurance, you're a non-innocent party. You're very limited in what you can get because the government, you can't even sue because the government's correct. The government says, listen, we're not going to reward you
Yeah.
with benefits because you failed to do your job as a citizen, which is to get insurance, which is mandatory in Ontario.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So you have to then, if you're an innocent party, there will always be insurance.
There's always some coverage.
always
You'll
some
find
coverage.
insurance. Sandra loves finding insurance. for people.
There's nothing
She
I
loves
love
finding
more
somebody to
in my
sue.
life.
Yeah.
A deal and insurance. That's what I'm known for. But as of July 1st, you will be at the bare minimum.
So just to be clear, if you're in a ride share, you're a pedestrian, you're a cyclist, anybody out on the road, and you get smoked by a car, you are limited to whatever policy coverage that they have, which is medical rehabilitation benefits.
Well,
You have no coverage yourself.
correct.
Okay.
Correct.
So, but even if they opt in, you're still not, even if they opt in after July 1st of 2026, you're still not entitled to that at all.
Correct.
Wow.
You don't get the benefit of the opt-in.
Side note, shouldn't these rideshare companies make their drivers get this stuff?
So
Is that like a separate podcast?
it might be a separate podcast. So actually,
they do have insurance.
yeah,
They
they
have to
do.
have
They
coverage
do
for
have
sure.
insurance for their drivers. Actually, our law firm was instrumental in compelling them to get coverage for their ride shares because it used to be individual claims.
Did you hear that, everybody?
Yes.
Because of Diamond and
I
Diamond.
think, it was actually my Uber driver.
Yes.
Yes. In 2013.
That's right. So, look, obviously, if you don't have a car, you're not going to have insurance.
Yeah.
So you're stuck with what you're stuck with. The point today is if you have a choice, and I mean, Nas, how many people do you see on a daily basis that have any optional coverage?
Yeah, give us a...
Honestly,
Yeah.
like honestly, honest answer. We're looking at maybe 1 in 500.
1 in 500 people are carrying optional benefits as of today.
As of right now.
Oh man, that's gonna...
I can even give you like worse numbers.
Yeah.
For the past 15 years, maybe I had 15 people.
So I'm
And we
gonna...
have massive amount of files coming
Right.
in. So it's very,
Very
little.
low.
So your assumption is that starting July 1st of 2026, people are not gonna...
No,
You're not going to see an uptick in that at all.
no.
But it's important that we do get this message across because whatever you choose to do, guys, like you are putting yourself at risk if you do not sit with your broker and talk about your options for insurance. This goes without, even if the changes weren't happening July 1st of 2026, you must talk to your broker and decide what works best for you.
And listen, when you're buying any big purchases, when you're doing any big things, don't you get 3 opinions, three quotes, 3 everything? Like if you're going to do a massive reno job on your basement, don't you get 3 quotes? You don't go with the first guy necessarily that shows up. Same thing with insurance. Get different quotes. See what you get for your money. Cheap is not always good.
Yeah.
And if they're not giving you good coverage, then go to somewhere else where maybe a little bit more expensive, but you're getting way more things given to you.
Yeah. I mean,
if you do not have a trust fund, you probably do need an optional benefits.
Diana.
Yeah.
do I have a trust fund?
No.
Oh, you didn't make one for me?